And I'm going to go ahead and get my apron on because some of what we are making tonight is a little bit messy. And Haley says, I always order too many skinny syrups. Yes, the only bonus is I have people here at work who will help me to consume them. Okay, so new people. For the second half, we usually make something next week. For the second half, we will be doing all everything for the second half next week is going to have to do with WW My Way Plus, so not nearly as exciting as tonight. But I will say this, if you don't win, so if you are not one of our lucky winners, and I will show you the prizes here in just a moment, but if you are not one of our lucky winners tonight, sorry, it's so, sorry, but we are going to have, just for Chat 200, we are not publishing this anywhere. Oh, I'm sorry. Casey says, or a daughter who buys 6 of them before they hit the shelves. Yeah, they weren't even out of the boxes, and Casey had bought 6 of them already. But in honor of Chat 200, and for those of you who, sorry, didn't win anything, we are going to do 20% off of, actually it's of anything that you get at Casey Kitchen Center, but I'm not publishing this, so only people who were here with us or who are listening, hello Teresa, or who were listening or watching later, you're the only people that are going to get this deal, okay? So we're not publishing this anywhere. We're not printing this anywhere. So just for people that were here for the 200th chat, we're going to have 20% off. So 20% off of skinny syrups, 20% off of coffee, 20% off of the tea, 20% off of all of that, of everything that I have on the website. And it's either, you can either go to caseyKitchenCenter.com or you can go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. And when you check out, the code is chat200. And imagine that. So chat 200. Okay, so that's just for you all though, and it's from today until November the 28th, and then that's it. And I'm not running any more specials, so that's the only special. So if y'all want them, you got to get them while you can. Okay, so prize package number 1. Prize package number 1. Some lucky winner is going to get this, and it will be, they're going to get, of course it'll be unopened. This is my opened one. It'll be unopened, but you are going to get a bottle of Skinny Syrups Irish Cream, which I have already taste tested for you, and of course they will be in brand new unopened. And yes, Rachel, if you come in the store, yes, you can use the code. Just let the girls know that you need to use chat 200, and when they go through checkout, they will put in the code for you. But that's a great question, Rachel. But it is a bottle of the Skinny Syrups Irish Cream. I'll even throw in a pump. The pumps don't come with these, but I'll throw one of these in. And it's going to be one of the Dax Chocolate Crave. You will get that. And you're going to get one of these super cool, let me put it back on here. Hey, John, I'll need some hot water in a minute. My lovely assistant has to come in here and help me. And you'll get one of these lovely little, yes, please, hot water. I keep calling it the wrong thing. It's not a little snoozy. Casey, come on, help me. Little toasty. Little toasty. I got it before she told me. You will get one of these awesome little toasties from Casey. And if you want the sparkly green one, you are, because I thought it went well with the Irish cream. But I'm going to show you how to make something with the Irish cream. So prize package number 1 is a Skinny Syrups Irish Cream with a pump. It'll be closed. It will not be this one. A Dax Spices Chocolate Crave, and one of Casey's little toasties. Yeah. Okay, so what we are going to make with this, though, I'm not putting it in this cup. I'm going to use this glass one. So what we're going to do, first thing we're going to make is a Bailey's hot chocolate. And for the Bailey's hot chocolate, we're going to take, you can just have any kind of, mug or whatever, and you're going to take a sugar-free or a reduced calorie hot cocoa pack. So nothing fancy. Oh, John, I'm sorry. I need the Ready Whip too. He's going to kill me. So you put one of those in there, and it's just either sugar-free or a reduced calorie one. So these should be 1 Smart Point each. For those, you're going to put that in there, and then you're going to add 4 pumps of the Irish cream, and 4 pumps is 1 ounce. So thank you. 4 pumps is 1 ounce, and I did figure out if you do not have a pump. So if you already have these, but you don't have a pump, 1 tablespoon is equal to 2 pumps. So if you don't have a pump, and if you hear me say 4 pumps, 2 tablespoons is equal to 1 pump, so 4 pumps would be 2 tablespoons. Make sense? Okay, so we did 4 pumps of that. Then I'm going to take my hot water that John just brought me and put that in here. So you're going to add the appropriate amount of hot water for whatever size, you know, wow, that's hot water. Whatever size mug you were using. Stir it up really good. So this is Irish cream in regular hot cocoa. So this is not like peppermint hot cocoa or anything like that. This is Irish cream in there. Let me get that stirred really well. Okay, and then on top of that, no, and let me go ahead and give you the points. So on the Bailey's hot chocolate, it is going to be, it's 2 Smart Points blue, 2 green, or 2 purple because, oh yeah, I'm sorry, Casey. Well, I didn't use the right spoon. Casey said I'm stirring because I'm not a lazy barista. So here's the correct spoon to stir with if you're not a lazy barista. And we do have these at Casey Kitchen Center now. These are from our friend, Mrs. Pedaljava. So because I'm not a lazy barista, and then you're going to just add some whipped topping to that. And then, la-la, you're going to sprinkle some of the Dax chocolate crave on there. Look how pretty that is. Ooh, it's so pretty. So there you have that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm used to holding this up so high for you all. And I don't really have to. And look, this would be a good opportunity to use Casey's little toasty so that I don't burn my hand off with this super hot glass container. So there you go. Okay, so you all saw how much trouble I was having holding that without the little toasty, and now I can hold it just fine. But if you want to add something super, super special to this, you can also make, and I'm not going to show y'all how to make these because we just don't have that kind of time, but you can also make, you can take, I just took some plastic spoons and I used the Lily's white chocolate chips and melted them, and then I used, these are Brock's already crushed candy canes. How lazy is that? Anyway, so I made my own little chocolate covered spoons, and the chocolate covered spoons, because I made my own and they're not dripping in chocolate and they don't have 6,000 pounds of, you know, peppermint on them, that made these 1 point each, 1 blue, 1 green, or 1 purple. And if you wanted to, you could stir that in your, hot chocolate, in your Bailey's hot chocolate. Or I also made some little mini candy canes, and the little mini candy canes are also 1 point because the candy cane is just barely dipped in the white chocolate. And how cute would that be? So we'll just stick that little guy right there. So how cute is that? So now I have my little toasty. I have my whipped cream. I've got my Bailey's hot chocolate. And if you win at $8.55, you can have yours too. So, oh, that's so good. This is my favorite part. This is actually my favorite part, is getting to test everything. Okay, so that was prize number 1. That was prize pack number 1. You could win the Bailey's, the chocolate crave, and the little toasty from Casey. Let me put my little spoon back up. We will save that for something else. This next one is not part of a prize pack. Sorry. This is not part of a prize pack, but this is another one of the skinny syrups that we have here at Casey Kitchen Center. And remember, because you were here for the chat, if you were either here for the chat or you're listening or you're watching this later, you know, you can use the coupon code and you can get this yourself. So this one is not part of a prize pack, but you could use the 20% off. And remember, you just go to kckitchencenter.com. It's the letter K, the letter C, kitchencenter.com, or you can go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com and go to products, I think, recommendations. I never remember. You'd think it was my website. But anyway, this one you could get 20% off of. This is the Skinny Syrups Peppermint Bark. And what I did with this, I used it to make overnight oats. So the overnight oats are just like, and thank you, Casey, the overnight oats are just like every other thing of overnight oats that we've been making. So if y'all remember, I didn't think I liked them. So I did not think I liked overnight oats until you all started sending me all these crazy recipes to make with them. Yeah, and they've been super, super good. So for this one, and apparently I'm talking really fast, so I can slow down just a little bit. For this one, I just used old-fashioned oats. Remember, you have to use old-fashioned oats. I tried using quick cook oats the first time. Apparently that was what was wrong with every other thing of overnight oats that I tried to make. Was I had used quick cook oats. They don't work. You have to use old-fashioned oats. Then I used some almond milk, and that recipe is already on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, or Jessica will be posting this in the next couple of days. I do use chia seeds. I don't know why. It's a 1 point for a teaspoon of chia seeds, but it just seems like it's the thing to do, so I've been doing it. And plain non-fat Greek yogurt, but then here's the twist. So here's the twist on that. You're going to use 4 pumps, which is an ounce, or 2 tablespoons, because remember I told you 4 pumps is 1 ounce. 2 pumps is 1 tablespoon. So if you're going to do 4 pumps, that would be 2 tablespoons if you don't already have a pump. So if you have bought skinny syrups in the past, or if you are buying them from us and you just don't want the pumps, 1 tablespoon is 2 pumps. Okay, so that makes a ½ ounce. So you want 4 pumps of the peppermint bark. Okay, so I'm going to try not to blind you all because, oh, but look, that's so cool that, let's see, I'm going the wrong direction. That's so cool, though, that it is facing forward, because all of your words have been backwards all of these years. They've been backwards. So anyway, you're going to do 4 pumps of the peppermint bark, and then you're going to mix all that together, and you're going to put it in the refrigerator and leave it overnight. So, because remember, it's overnight oats. When you're done, though, you are going to take a teaspoon. You don't have to get the Brock's crushed candy canes. Hello, Lisa. You don't have to get the Brock's crushed candy canes. I just got those because I didn't have time to, chop them up. But you're going to put a teaspoon. Yep. You're going to put a teaspoon of the crushed up candy canes on top. So you've got a teaspoon of that. Then you're going to add 12 of the Lily's white chocolate chips. So I want y'all to notice this was full, like probably a week and a half, 2 weeks ago maybe. Alyssa has discovered them. So not that she can reach them, but she has discovered them. So yeah, my Lily's white chocolate chips are no longer full. And you'll have to ask Casey how she says it, because she goes, Nona, I like you white chocolate chips. Anyway, so I can't really turn this upside down and show you. Oh yeah. And since y'all can see everything, I don't have to move it so close anymore. But I can't really turn it upside down. But I will take a bite of it for you, though. So this one is the peppermint white chocolate overnight oats. It's got the peppermint bark skinny syrups in there. And then I added some peppermint, some crushed candy canes, and some white chocolate chips. Do you hear that? Do you hear that sound? Nona, do you know what that is? Do you hear that? That is like candy. That is like dessert for breakfast. That is seriously like dessert for breakfast. So that one, man, that's good. That one is 6 points on blue, 7 points on green. Sorry, green people, but y'all get more points than the rest of us do. And 3 points on purple. So good. Wow, that's so good. Okay, so this one's not one of the giveaway items, but you can always order this. You can order it on CaseyKitchenCenter.com, or you can get it on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Yeah, so good, so yummy. 20% off with chat 200 at checkout. And yes, if you are here in Knoxville, we will enter that for you, chat 200. Okay, and John, are you in there hard at work? Can we bug you, or do I need to go get the ice myself? John he is hard at work getting your entries in there. So the last thing that we are going to make before we have our big drawing is another one of the giveaways. So this one, for this giveaway, we have another skinny syrup. Oh, and Tedders, you have so got to try the Lily's chips. So, and yes, Char, we do post these on our website. It's on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. And Jessica usually does like one a day so that we don't overload you all with things. And you may actually have to knock it on the countertop, sorry. But Jessica usually uploads them one a day so that you don't get 3 and 4 recipes all at the same time. But this one is another one of our giveaways. This is the Skinny Syrups Maple Bourbon Pecan. Yeah, that one sounded super, super good to me. That should be plenty. That sounded super good to me, and I'll tell you, it is yummy. So this is in giveaway number 2, Maple Bourbon Pecan. Then we have Petal Java, our friends Petal Java. Their beans are locally roasted here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And they are busy roasting beans right now as we speak because they have a big holiday event coming up this weekend. And actually, I will be at their event on Saturday, and Casey will be there on Sunday. And Loretta, if you don't have Lily's chips in your area, you can get them on Amazon. But they are busy roasting beans for you all for this weekend. But this giveaway has the Maple Bourbon Pecan. And remember, these are non-alcoholic. If you want to add alcohol, you can, but they are non-alcoholic. And then we are giving away a bag of the already ground Petal Java. It's called Turkey Days. And if you'll notice, Mr. Petal Java, Andrew, is asleep on the couch in this one. Yeah, so a bag of this and some of the Dax salt-free spices, the Red Mountain Rub. So this is in prize pack number 2. And we've only got about 10 minutes before we're going to draw those names to give those away. But what we're going to make with this one, again, super yummy, because y'all know I taste test this stuff, you know, for your protection, you know, before I ever give it to you all to make. But what we're going to do with this one, we are going to make a cold brew coffee. So for this cold brew coffee, you are going to need coffee. So this is cold brewed Turkey Days. And you can get these, you can get the cold brew kits here at Casey Kitchen Center. You can get the coffee here at Casey Kitchen Center, or if you happen to be in Knoxville, they are going to be at the Petal Java location, and trust me, they will have plenty of this there for you to, purchase. But that's the Turkey Days coffee. So I went ahead and made some Turkey Days cold brew. So I've got that ready. I have almond milk. Okay, because of the flavor of this coffee, and I had to ask Ashley what it was before I ever opened it, before I ever decided what I was going to do with this. But because of the flavor of this coffee, instead of like caramel syrup or chocolate syrup or something like that, we're actually going to use Carrie's sugar-free pancake syrup. We're going to use that in there. And then there's going to be a special treat for the top that y'all are going to be surprised about. The special treat that's on the top, that recipe, I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but that recipe is already on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Y'all just have to wait for it. So, I really feel like Ashley, I feel like I'm channeling Ashley. And thank you, Casey posted the holiday market. So we will be at the Petal Java holiday market at their warehouse here in Knoxville. And we will be there Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 4. But we're going to do about an ounce of the Carrie sugar-free syrup in the bottom. So we're going to do that in the bottom of our cup. Then we are going to add about 4 ounces of the cold brew. And remember, if you don't have a pump, and Mary, just by commenting, all you have to say is chat 200 Mary, and you are entered. You are entered in the drawing. Because that's how you enter. You just say, hey, yep, and exactly. So Mary just told you, you just entered. Okay, so because this one doesn't have a pump, so remember I told you if you don't have a pump, that 1 tablespoon equals 2 pumps. So I'm going to show you all with the tablespoon on this one. So instead of doing 4 pumps, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of the maple bourbon pecan, because that's the same as 4 pumps. So I'm going to put that in there. And then I'm going to stir, because I'm not a lazy barista, and I so hope that Ashley's watching this and heard me say that I'm not a lazy barista, because I'm such a lazy barista. But these are the super cool spoons that Ashley sells, Mrs. Petal Java. And so I'm going to stir. So So what I'm stirring up is my Carrie sugar-free pancake syrup and the coffee, the Petal Java Turkey Days coffee, and my maple bourbon pecan skinny syrup. So, and remember, if you sadly do not win one of the fabulous prizes, one of the fabulous 2 giveaways, then you can just go to checkout at kckitchencenter.com or at IfYouHaveAnEgg.com and enter chat 200 at checkout. And it's, you know, so easy, and you'll get 20% off. And that's only through November the 28th. And Terry wants to know how to make cold brew coffee. Terry, that's a whole nother chat. And I don't remember what chat number it is, but we do have a chat for that. We do have a chat for that. So they actually have a kit. So we have a kit that we sell through via whatever Petal Java, and it is a cold brew kit, and it makes it so easy. Then we're going to add some ice. And then on top of that, and if you live here in Tennessee, in Knoxville, Sonic, best ice ever. Best ice ever. Then we're going to take our almond milk, and I'm going to hold it up and see. This is so weird because I'm used to having to show you all so close, and I want to get close, but I don't have to. Okay, and then we're going to pour this on top. So now we're going to pour the almond milk on top of that. Look how pretty that already is. I did not decorate my cup. I did not decorate it like Ashley does, but we are going to, and thank you, Sylvia. Sylvia says, just wants to say how the reception is amazing and nice, and it's so clear and nice. Yay! And Cheryl, yeah, I mean, through the 28th, sure you can. Okay, so now I've got my Carrie's sugar-free syrup. I've got my skinny syrup maple bourbon pecan, and I've got my Petal Java Turkey Days. All that's in here. I stirred it really well. I put my ice in. Now I've got my almond milk in there. It's just unsweetened almond milk. And get ready for the surprise, because here it comes. No, the whipped cream is not the surprise. The surprise is we're going to top this with, and yes, Sonic does sell bags of ice. Yes, they do. That's what John was in there digging. Okay. So we're going to top this with a teaspoon. If I can find my teaspoon again, we're going to top this with a teaspoon of my recipe candied bacon. So I'm just telling you, I've already tasted this. Everything in here, everything in this coffee was screaming bacon to me. So this is my recipe candied bacon. Yes, Kathy, it is bacon. It is bacon. So this is my recipe candied bacon. It is already on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. That is why you are getting the Red Mountain Rub. Whoever wins this, that is why you are getting the Red Mountain Rub with this, because this goes on my candied bacon. You have to have this to make the candied bacon. This was so delicious, so yummy. Now I will never be able to get a bacon piece up through this teeny tiny straw. You really need a milkshake straw, but I'm gonna get a sip of this, and then I'm gonna eat a little bit with the bacon on there, because trust me, it's gonna be delicious. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that tastes so good. And yes, it is candied bacon. Yep. And Marlene says, LOL, I was thinking it would be your bacon. Yes, it's exactly my bacon. Okay, so let me get some of this with everything in it, including a little bit of bacon, just to try for you all. Because you know how I love to take one for the team and try things for you. So let's stir that up a little bit and be sure and get some bacon in there with our coffee. It was perfect. Of course, I got some ice too. There's the perfect flavor with that. Perfect flavor. Oh no, and Kim said there. Oh my gosh, that's good. Yep, that's perfect. Yep, Casey, you'll have one of these waiting on you when you get here in the morning. I will be sure and have one of those ready for you. So the bacon, and we've got about just a couple of minutes. John, how are you doing on the names?
I'm still working.
Okay. John's still working on the names. You got about 2-3 minutes to finish up. So John is still working on the names, getting those ready for us. Oh, and I forgot to put the fancy schmancy lid on there. Hold on. If I'm a real barista, I was supposed to have put the little fancy schmancy lid on there. And then we can put Casey's little toasty on there. Look how cute this is. So look how cute this is with a little toasty on there. So that's going to keep my hands from getting cold while I sip down my bacon. It is not really, it's not super, super sweet. So Teresa wants to know if it's really sweet. It is not super sweet. It's just sweet enough. And yes, Loretta is exactly right. Premier Protein would be really good with that coffee, with the Turkey Days coffee. The bacon, though, is already on the blog. It's already on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. And you can just go on over there and look up candied bacon. And it's literally bacon, Carrie's maple syrup, Red Mountain rub, cook it in the air fryer. You are done. So super, super easy. So I have plenty of this left to make Casey and I a couple more of these coffees. And Casey, I just was getting ready to say that. Casey says she sells others at Daisy Chains Crochet. So she does have more of the little toasties. She's got more of those on there. And we will also have these at, we also will have these at the holiday market that we will be at this weekend with the Petal Javas. Okay, so we're going to give John just another minute to finish up. And Michelle wants to know what the turkey, obviously it tastes good, Michelle, because I keep taking a sip of it. It's so good. It's like, I don't know, Michelle, if I really had to, thank you. Oh my gosh, okay. So this many of you all, and yes, Taylor, she does sell awesome ones, awesome headbands. This many of you all have registered to win. But the Turkey Days, if I had to describe it, it's kind of like pecan and, I don't know, it's like pecan and brown sugar and, yeah, and Susie, you can make it without an air fryer. Okay, and Casey says it's brown sugar, pecan, vanilla, and cinnamon. Exactly. Okay, so is everybody ready? Drum roll. Okay, so the contest is closed because we are getting ready to draw. So the first one is, again, it's an unopened one. But the first one is the first one is a bottle of the Skinny Syrups Irish Cream, an unopened Dax chocolate crave, and one of Casey's little toasties, the little one that goes around the cup. And I'll tell you, I have a couple of the little toasties, and I have more of her koozies. The koozies keep if you have ice in your water, it keeps them so cold. But these keep your hands from either getting cold or from getting too hot. But anyway, okay, so this is the first prize. But if I call your name, do not put your address, do not put your mailing address here in the live chat, okay? Because this is a public chat. So if I call your name, come up to the front of the class. No, you will want to message us. So however you normally message us, and Carol, I ordered the cups. These cups I ordered on Amazon. But however you normally message us, so if you send us a private message, if you email us, you can email us at ifyouhaveanegg@gmail.com. So however you normally contact us, or we will reach out to you. Trust me, we will get a hold of you. But that is how we are going to get your address. So please do not put your address here on the live chat. Okay, so first one, Irish Cream, Dax Chocolate Spices, and I keep trying to call it Little Snoozy, Casey. Phew, a little toasty. Okay. So the first one is going to go to Beanie. Is Beanie still here? So just tell me. So Beanie, I think this is your first chat, right? So if you were still here, just say yes. Just say yes. Hello, it's me. And if you were still here, then we will get a hold of you. We will find a way to get a hold of you and get you your wonderful prizes. So just let me know if you were still here so that we can all congratulate you. So let us know. Okay? I'm telling you, this one's so good. I can't quit drinking it. Okay, the second one, since we were just about to wrap up, and again, I want to thank you all very much for being here for chat number 200. This is so exciting. So exciting. We were so happy that this many people came and that y'all are enjoying it. Don't forget, if you were not the winner, sorry, then, do use your coupon code if you need to buy anything, if you need to get anything from CaseyKitchenCenter.com or from IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. But now it's time for the second one. And I know y'all are dying to try this coffee. I know you are. So this is a bag of the, again, locally roasted here in Knoxville, Tennessee, Turkey Days coffee from Pedal Java. And then we have an unopened bottle of maple bourbon pecan from Skinny Syrups and some of the Dax Red Mountain Rub, so that y'all can make my awesome, you can make my awesome bacon. And let's see. Let me get the second one. The next one is Barbara Melon. Barbara, you're still here, aren't you? And did I pronounce it correctly? Barbara, congratulations. You won the second one. And I do know how to get a hold of you, so I will send you a message and you will be getting your thing shortly. So Casey, I think Casey and the girls are going to work on getting those out tomorrow. So we'll be reaching out to you to get your information. But I hope y'all had a great time. I had a great time. I love doing this. I can't wait until we get to 300. It's so exciting. But yeah, everybody congratulate Barbara too. Yay. Good job, Barbara. Barbara Melon. And we will get these right out to you. So we will reach out to you and get your addresses. Remember, do not post your addresses here on the live chat. But thank you again, everybody, so much for being here. Excuse me. I'm so excited. I got choked up. Just a second. So congratulations, everybody. Thank you all again so much for being here. If you're watching this later on YouTube, it's just youtube.com. Search If You Have an Egg. I don't know which way to point. I think this way. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But if you want to watch the next video, just go ahead and let it roll on over. If you haven't subscribed yet, please, please, please subscribe, because this is so much fun. And you're going to subscribe down here if I'm pointing the right direction now, and go ahead and click on the little bell so that you will know when our next video is available. And I think Dusty wants to come say bye for the 200th chat. Come here, Dusty. Come here. Dusty, come on. Oh, he came in here and he was looking, and now he bailed out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. He thinks he's getting bacon. He thinks he's getting candied bacon. Oh, goodness. So here's Dusty to say goodnight and to say enjoy, everyone, and congratulations, Barbara. So he's going to tell y'all goodnight and see you next week. But y'all have a great evening. Have a great week. Everybody have a very happy Thanksgiving. So you all have an awesome week, and we will see you later. Thanks again. And now I got to figure out how to turn this off. So give me just a minute. Good night.